is Tuesday, April 13th, and look, it's sunny this morning. Oh my gosh. That was a surprise. We thought we were getting drear for the next 10 days or something, so that's so much fun. It's just a tad too cold to sit out right now, but I do anticipate some deck time today. Good morning, it's Barbara. Happy Tuesday. I hope you are all well. I have to report that I had a much better day yesterday than anyone would have guessed based on my yesterday's vlog. I ended up having a really good day, so that was fun. And having a sunny morning, oh, perfect. I really felt like, well, one thing I didn't have a lot of time where I was just like sitting there vegging. I've been doing vegging. Apparently I don't like to do that, but I don't stop myself. I don't know. Well, it doesn't make me happy to veg. Let's me put it that way. So anyway, I painted 2 pictures and I picked up for my sleeves and I'm knitting them 2 at a time. That took a little fidgeting before I figured out how to get both of those sleeves on my needle. I knit to the first decrease, so it's getting easier now that there's actually a sleeve, you know. Now it's knitting a little bit more like when I knit my socks 2 at a time. But it did take me a little while of thinking about it, like, how do I get this on? So, took a little more brain space than I had allocated. It's all right. I dipped into long-term memory, I guess. I don't even know what I forgot now because I used that space. I don't know. But I also, you know how you have those things, those sort of administrative things in your life that you have to do and you know it's going to take an hour on the phone and it's, one of those things. I did one of those yesterday. It's all done, taken care of. It felt so good. We also started organizing our taxes a little bit. And so I had a good day. What else did I do? I forget. Did something else, I think. But now I can't remember what it was. Oh, I went to the post office. Hey, in this day and age, that's an accomplishment. So yeah, I got started on my sleeves, so I'm in the home stretch now. And my sleeves have the same stitch count as my socks do when I knit socks. So it shouldn't take too long. Just like doing a long cuff, right? Pretty much. And then I just have a little bit. I'm wearing my Arcade today. This is an Isabell Kraemer sweater. It has that detail, like a lace triangle at the bottom. And and it's way too big for me, but I'm thinking about maybe making the Arcade with that gorgeous Scrike yarn from Benta Arctic Crafts. It's the right gauge, and then I'll just make it smaller so it fits me better. So I was thinking about that when I was looking through my patterns. So yeah, so it turned out I had an okay day. Unfortunately, I didn't get my sleeves on the needles until the evening. If I'd have done it earlier in the day, I could have been knitting while I was on hold. Can you imagine not knitting, not when you're on hold? I was, on my phone, my cell phone, surfing. So I did my second version of the sheep in the meadow. This is the first sheep in the meadow. And as I was finishing it up, I had already started planning out my second sheep in the meadow. My issue with this one was and I'll show you this is my new one. You can see the difference in the distance from the sheep to the horizon didn't well match the picture. And I thought the proportion wasn't good. The other thing is, I was way more careful when I planned out my sheep because I put masking fluid where the sheep would be. And this one I just kind of blobbed it on, and so I ended up with blobby sheep. But this one I actually tried to make sheep shapes. I know it's hard to tell the difference, but I felt better about it. I like the grass in the first one a little bit better, the grass in the front. Maybe I should have speckled more on the second one, me and my speckles. But this one matches the color on the picture a little bit better. Anyway, I made a second sheep picture. Just because I could see immediately the things I wanted to change. So I did. So I just did another one. So now I have 2 sheep pictures. The other one I did was that desolate scene that my friend, oh, I don't have to show you this, because I have this to whatever, anyway. And I did it on the big rough paper, and there's some things about it that I like, but there's a lot about it that I don't like. This is just a big blobby mess. And if you look in the picture, it is timber, like fence posts, a pile of fence posts or railroad ties or, you know, wood. And that is completely not rendered in the picture. So I'm thinking about just turning this over and trying again. Maybe I should let it marinate a little longer. There are other things about the picture I'm not thrilled with. Let me think about it more. But I don't know what I'm going to paint today. But if it stays nice, maybe I'll go outside and paint outside. Or I'll work on my sleeves. I feel like I've been working on my navel granito for a really long time, which I have if I'm only knitting 20 minutes a day or whatever the heck I was doing, half an hour. Starts to take a while, so get a little wiggle on with that because I might still be able to wear it in the evening, sitting out on the deck. Before I have to put it away for the season. So I don't have any particular plans for today, although I might want to continue the momentum and start getting our tax stuff organized. Not necessarily a fun thing to do, but we got to do it. Normally tax day would be Thursday, I think, the 15th. But it's postponed a month because of COVID, I guess. So, of course, we're very procrastinating here, especially taxes. I think the day we do our taxes is the most grumpy day of the year for us. You know, we grump at each other, you know, it's like, it's not a fun day. And it's not a fun day not because of paying the tax, which for the most part is already paid. It's just the paperwork is so ridiculous. Dennis says that they do that on purpose so that Americans hate to pay taxes. There are other countries where people don't have to file. They don't have to do any paperwork. Their taxes are just taken out of their checks. We haven't, we don't want to make it easy. We want people to hate paying taxes. We have a little bit of an adversarial political system here, do you think? Anyway. And I'm gonna pick my next painting. I think there's something about this size of painting too. It feels like it's too big. And obviously it's not too big. You know, I mean, it's not that huge. But somehow it feels like it's big. too big, bigger than my normal. My normal paintings are on my blocks. My blocks are, 7 by 10. This is like my comfort zone, I guess. I was thinking about just doing a vignette from this, and I might just do that, just like get this little shed with the fence and whatever. I enjoyed painting that, and or maybe I'll just be brave and do the middle with this wood and practice the wood, which would make more sense. My problem is that I'm not much of a drawer, and I didn't draw out the wood, and I should have drawn the wood. I just did a quick sketch of where the houses were and buildings were and stuff like that. So I think I need to practice my drawing. And if you have a terrible drawing, you're not going to end up with a beautiful painting. So they tell me on my YouTube channel. Anyway, so I'm looking forward to working on my sleeves. And we may be able to pick sticks today. We did lose our momentum and didn't pick sticks for the last couple days. But if it stays nice like this, we're going to be able to pick sticks. Have a nice walk. Our walk yesterday was not lovely. It was it was damp and chilly. The temperature never moved. I think it was like 47 when I showed you our gizmo, and it was 47 all day, and it was 47 at night. It was, it just stayed 47 and really, really damp. Really damp. I almost asked for a fire. Yeah. It's possible we've had our last fire of the year, very likely, in fact, but I almost asked for one this night because it was kind of damp. But I had my cowl on. I wore a cowl. I had my trove on yesterday, and I realized that, and if today were anything like yesterday, I would need a cowl on again today, or a shawl. Anyway. All right, so I'm feeling much better. Thank you so much for your words of encouragement. I really appreciate it. And I really, really appreciate your support for my watercolor. I am a little concerned, it's like every day, oh, look, Mommy, look at my painting. Look what I did. It can get old, I can imagine. So don't be surprised if someday I'm like, I painted yesterday, and you don't see it because, I almost didn't show you this one because I'm really not that happy with it. Why would I be showing you things I'm not happy with? It's all a process, a progression. It's a progression, as Juanita reminds me. You are watching, so this is sort of like, I don't know, maybe you've seen on YouTube and stuff, people put like a 3-minute video of, Alice's face from birth to 18 years. And, her mother has taken her picture, every day of her life. And then they put it in a flip book kind of thing. That's what it feels like. Here's my painting. Blip, 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 every day. Here's the next one. Here's the next one. Here's the next one. I do need to do a podcast. And when I do, I might take some pictures of some of my pictures and just put a little, video of pictures at the end, montage of my artwork. I didn't do anything more towards working on matting or anything like that. I just painted. But I painted 2 pictures, and I'm knitting 2 sleeves. It was a 2 for day. Oh, and it does feel good to get some of that administrative life stuff done. I'm a procrastinator, but it doesn't mean it doesn't weigh on me. So that was good. That helped a lot. I just plowed through, I was on hold for a long time. A guy kept coming back. Are you sure you want to hold? Yes, I want to hold. I'm good. I'll hold. Okay. I'm not getting out of line now. And it worked. Okay, well, I'm going to say goodbye. I hope you have a good day. I hope you're feeling better if you were feeling grumpy like me. Thank you so much for your encouragement and your friendship and your companionship during this whole thing. I cannot tell you what it means to me. It really means a lot. Thank you so much. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please wear your mask. Stay safe and stay sane.